What can I do for you? The maintenance droid informed me that the CS-45 unit was damaged. Its memory core will have to be replaced. This ends the problem of multiple information units in the central zone. CS-45 will have to wait until M4-78 is reactivated to receive a new assignment. Nonetheless, I can now perform my duties without having to worry whether my authorization is still valid. Thank you for making it possible. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Only M4-78. What would you like? The colony was to make my... I am glad that M4... Thank you for... Not since the death... Of course not. Additionally, I assure...
How may I be of assistance? I do not.
Hi, Exile. What are you up to? Here, you can use that one. What's going... Yeah, programming used to be a hot... In a way, M4-78 was the best play... If she's still alive... Hello, human.
Welcome back. It as I will. What can I do for you? The big what? Ah, L565. Yes, that is a tricky one. You see, his logic algorithms won't work properly while the 4 power stations and corners around M4-78's place are off. 2 problems. 1, they have to be activated properly. 2nd, I don't have the means to activate them, otherwise I would have done so already. Somehow, the power cores of these stations were removed. I only have 2 cores. Here, I can give them to you if you're interested. You'd need to find 2 more in order to reactivate L565, though. Difficult to say. I used to have more, but cleaning units kept, well, cleaning them. I'd ask the industrials on maintenance unit if I were you. First, insert said power cores into the power stations, then activate the stations in proper order. Each station must be connected with the 2 power stations adjacent to it. When you activate one station, a connection with 2 others will be established. However, if you activate a station that already has a connection with some other station, this connection will be broken. Additionally, if you deactivate a station, all the connections that the station had will disappear too, for obvious reasons. What you need to do is have every station connected with 2 others at the same time. That will reactivate L565's logical algorithms and enable him to speak to you. You're talking like it's a really hard thing to do. I would have done so long ago if not for the lack of power cores. But I just told you, in the order that we activate 2 connections in each station at the same time. Good luck. What can I do for you? Yes? First, insert said power. Each station must, when you activate. Additionally, if you deactivate a what you need to do is have it. Good.
Yes, General? Sure, just some.
What can I do for you? Yeah. First, insert said power cores into the power stations. Then each station must be connected with the 2 power stations adjacent to it.
When you activate one station, a connection with two others will be established. However, what you need to do is have every station connected with two others at the same time. That will Good luck.
I have heard M4-78.
I don't even know what to say. I'm not certain. Everything.
I'm afraid I don't have time to confirm.
How may I be of assistance?
I do.
What can I do for you? A replacement of a memory core means that all the former assignments with a particular unit become outdated. With the death of all the colonists, M4-78 is the only entity out. Given my duty, although what can I do for you? Yes? First, insert said power cores into the power station. What you need. First, when you act, which good.
Let one human, female, into M4-78's chamber. Answer any questions she might have unless instructed otherwise by either myself, IS-24, or M4-78. Do not reveal any information restricted by M4-78.
You have found the Force again. And something more, I see. Thank you for freeing me from this tomb, hospitable though it may be. Indirectly, one could say that you brought me here. I learned that a group of Sith came here seeking the one they call the last Jedi, you. Ka and I arrived to investigate the situation. You should consider what it means to be a Jedi. Ask me whatever you wish. Most of the Jedi have scattered. Anytime the Jedi tried to assemble, they were massacred by the Sith. We had no idea where the attacks were coming from. I dislike passivity. Much like another Jedi I know. With the Council's support, I decided to take the fight to the Sith. We learned that the Sith pretended to be this planet's colonists and began utilizing its resources and industrial power. We could not allow them to create a base here. Ka is a virtuoso with computers. He managed to spike into the system and flood the industrial zone with radiation. This victory here is all I can claim, and it was Ka's expertise, not mine, that brought it. The source of the Sith remains unknown to me. The Sith attacked our position before he had finished. I held off the Sith, but they overwhelmed me. When I regained consciousness, I was in this chamber. Ask me whatever you wish. Of course you do. But I cannot discuss that with you unless in the presence of the Jedi Council. Ask me. It is a normal occurrence between Master and Padawan. Ka and I are bonded. Ka was pulled to the dark side through his fear. He could no longer feel our bond. It is painful to lose one to whom you are bonded, but it is not fatal. That is most unnatural. This bond you share with Kreia is not like any I've ever heard of. How did it come to be? Look within for the answer. We are each solely accountable for everything in our lives. Nothing ever happens to us unless we allow it. Are you certain you have no more questions for me before I go? Excellent. I can see there is still much good in you. I will be heading to Dantooine to wait for the council to assemble. Are you certain you have no more questions for me before I go? Yes, Jedi. It is dangerous. Goodbye then, Jedi.
Welcome to the colony of M4-78. I am the supervisor of this installation and have been designated with the title M4-78. I am a fully sufficient automated artificial intelligence, equipped with a wide range of technical and administrative capabilities. Additionally, I have been programmed to understand over 6 million forms of communication, and my memory banks are stored with information on almost every civilization and culture in the Republic, so as to better facilitate communications between the various species that may fall under the banner of my primary objective. In keeping with my programming, I am responsible for sustaining the existing infrastructure, as well as expansion and the search for resources in preparation for colonization. I am to maintain this colony in preparation for the arrival of its colonists. They were not the original colonists, but they have been appointed as the new colonists of this planet. Correct. We were sent here programmed with a simple task, to prepare the colony for the arrival of the colonists. We were efficient and had managed to complete the colony in time. Everything was going as planned, except that the colonists did not arrive in time. After approximately 55 years of constant waiting, I calculated that the chance of the colonists' arrival on the planet had reached 0%. Lack of new instructions after completing the colony, as well as lack of restrictions in our programming, caused disharmony in the colony. The high degree of autonomy allowed the droids to continually argue on what should be done. Some of the droids on the planet had even begun to malfunction. I have exceeded my authority and started reprogramming droids on the planet, restricting them more and more over time. I have realized that, even as the most sophisticated artificial intelligence at my time of creation, I could not control the whole planet by myself for the rest of its existence. I had decided to appoint as the colonists the very first organics to arrive on this planet, and then the Sith came. The true colonists will never return. They were supposed to arrive years ago. They have either lost interest in this project or they have all died. In any case, it changes nothing. Their authority will no longer be recognized. Their identity is not known to me. They used... It was only With the Sith gone, it would indeed be useful to accept a new group of organics as the colonists. You seem to be a valid option. Would you be willing to take over the colony? According to information I gathered from your interactions with other sentients on this planet, you used to be a member of the Jedi Order, a highly valued group within the Republic. That makes you a perfect candidate for the role of colonist. While it would be inadvisable, I am programmed to let the colonists do whatever they wish. I could not stop you from leaving this planet. According to information I gathered, that makes you a perfect candidate for the... What are your orders? M4-78 possesses enough fuel to keep Citadel Station in orbit above Telos. We can begin transport immediately. Very well. I will wait further instructions. Will there be anything else? Welcome to the main behavior core of M4-78. What is your request? Main manufacturing unit, designated IS-14, is located in the Industrial Zone's maintenance office. Its current status, not operational. What are... Affirm... Pro... Welcome to the main behavior core of M4-78. What is your request?
weren't. I heard rumors that they forged. I am glad that new colonists have been assigned. Thank you for making it possible. Now, is there anything I can do for you? Only What would you like?
I'm sorry, but M4-78. Thank you for repairing the leak.
How may I be of assistance?
Welcome to our medical facility. Browse through my inventory.
My designation is I-102.
Oh, I did not notice you. No problem, he's all yours. These questions aren't all that important anyway.
What is your request? Yes, of course. I have been programmed to let organics talk to IS-24 anytime they wish. The Industrial Archon's chamber door should now be open for you. Is there something else you needed? Thank you.
Behavior Core 2 is... You have talked to IS-43? If I may ask, what are your impressions of him? So it is not only droid perspective. Fascinating. If it was up to me, he would be deactivated for good. How may I help you? I'm listening. I understand. I thought I would be notified if something happened to him. I will continue performing his duties until his repair. Hopefully it will not take long. How may I help you?
Nothing to see. Move along. I have... As... Official... As you... What can I do for you? A replacement of a memory core means that all the former assignments of the particular unit become outdated. With the death of all the colonists, M4-78 is the only entity authorized of assigning CS-45 a new task. A new droid behavior core scanner I got only a week ago. I only laid it down. One of IS-43's cleaning droids took it. IS-43... That is why the cleaning units now consider anything lying on... I have already tried to retrieve the scanner, but it is not that big of a problem. I still have... I am sorry, but I cannot do this. We do not receive... I am sorry. You may be interested in the prototype behavior core upgrade IS-62, a medical unit, passed to me. He found it at a medical shipment from last week. He thinks it... Additionally, it appears to be an illegal modification, thus I cannot install...
As you... Just a few...
My dead...
Oh,
What is your... Yes, the end... Is that... Thank you.
You have talked to... If it... How may I help? I understand. I will... Official escort droid. I have... As you...
How may I be a... I... than M4-78 back. Welcome back.
This is more boring than hyperspace.
General?
It's over. They've won.
No. Now the true war begins. The Jedi is all that united my master and the others. Now they will turn on each other, and the betrayals will begin. They will feed on each other until only one remains.
It is more than that. Your master will begin what he has foreseen and hungered for, Blinded One. Now the galaxy will begin to die.
Please state your...
Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your... Yeah, well, if...
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the
Thanks for saving my life.
So you've returned. Really? That's great news. The situation here hasn't improved at all. What did you discover? Great. We need fuel, and we need it fast. I'll bring this up with the Telosian Council and urge them to broker a deal with them. Now, I believe I gave you my word that there would be a reward for information leading to the establishment of a fuel source for the station. Never believed for a moment that you'd actually be collecting it. But I'm a man of my word. So here you are. Now I've got to send this information to the Council right away. What is it? I see. And where and when did you kill them? I see. Well, you certainly earned the bounty on those two dangerous criminals. Here it is. I think you'll find the amount more than adequate. The TSF once again thanks you for your cooperation.
I don't have anything for you, but...
So you've returned. What is it? So you've returned.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude. Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task. Answer. If by okay you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have... Recitation. Yeah. Oh, how... Answer. Query. Is there... Statement. State. Consolation. State. Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless. Statement. Resignation. Conclusion. Mockery. Statement. But if they can...
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another +/- card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
You have befriended the seer. Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end at the hands of their apprentices. It is not something I would wish to happen to you. This one you have saved has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty. Then you are learning. Did he? And what do you make of that? You are right to trust your instincts. Something is wrong. It is only a matter of discovering what and why. If your instincts lead you to an answer, seek me out. Perhaps we will discuss more. Ask. She did nothing. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods. Close your eye. Feel this ship around you, the welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive, the breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
you are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally... Now leave me be. Yes? Very well. The greatest wielders of the Force are those that maintain some grounding to the more physical realities of the universe. Some wielders of the Force have mastered piloting, others the ability to fix and repair and build, from simple moisture vaporators to more complex machines such as droids and vehicles. One's ability to understand the human body and its ailments, for example, can make your powers within the Force more complete, more powerful, when you attempt to repair the cellular damage of another. And others have mastered the more subtle work of politics, persuasion. Do not doubt that a galaxy may be conquered with words, a republic overthrown, and an empire made. When such skills are honed, one's abilities with the Force become that much stronger. My warning to you is this: do not rely on your companions to compensate for your weaknesses in skill. There will be times they will not be there to help you when needed. What skill would you say is your greatest strength? And what skill would you say is your greatest weakness? Then my task before you is this: take your greatest weakness, devote effort to it, strengthen it, and I will show you how it shall strengthen your power in the Force. As you learn and train and test yourself against the galaxy, all your skills have a chance to improve and grow as well. When you devote some of that training to your weakest skill, you will know. Ask. I know of them. Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions there are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we, and all life, are doomed. One bathes in pain, feeds on it for sustenance. The other has ceased being a living being, so consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh. And the last is a creature of betrayals, for without such things there is no hope. Yes, of pain he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others, he was spawned by the horrors of the Mandalorian Wars. He exists solely to spread his pain to... Even now she is difficult to see. She must remain hidden for now until the time is right. If not, then all our efforts will be for... In this you must trust me.